Greetings fellow members of the Esoteric Order of Gamers. I've been meaning to do this for a long time. We're going to look at a couple of new and beautiful gaming mats from Deep Cut Studio. Now you may recall that I've talked about Deep Cut Studio's gaming mats before. They're a company from Lithuania and they make a fantastic range, a really big range of gaming mats, and they do other stuff too, which I'll tell you about in a moment. A few months ago they sent me these two beautiful gaming mats, and I have this one which is this fantastic sort of grassy area which I'm using especially for my Conquest games, and you may have seen this in the last two battle reports that I posted for this game. The other one they sent me is this fantastic one for Gaslands. You could use it for any post-apocalyptic car racing game, of course. This is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favourite mats so far. Both of these mats I use all the time. They're just excellent. Let's have a closer look at them. So first up we've got this lovely one, and this is called the Plains mat. Now, like all mats from Deep Cut Studio, they come in PVC, which is the cheapest option, or you can get them in cloth, or these ones are the mouse mat material, and this is my preferred material. Reason is because it's got this lovely non-slip backing, and also it's nice and thick, it's durable. It also, no matter how much you roll it up, it sits really flat when it comes out. This one just goes on the table and sits flat, and you've got this lovely surface. And the other great thing about this surface is that you can push your units around on it really smoothly and easily. Also, it's just the perfect surface for rolling dice. A mouse mat pad material is just great for rolling dice on. It's soft, it doesn't make too much noise, and they roll just the right distance. You can see the quality of the graphics when you get close up. This is mostly a sort of desaturated field. It's got these sort of rocky areas as well, and the quality of the graphics is just excellent. And very importantly, when you get back at a distance looking at the mat, you don't see any signs of tiling or repetition of the pattern, which is very important in a game mat. This, of course, is the 6 feet by 4 feet version of this mat, but all Deep Cut Studio mats come in a wide range of sizes from 2 feet square up to 6 feet by 4 feet. And also there are lots of custom options. There's a print-o-mat service where you can actually upload your own graphics and get a mat made to your specifications. You can add a hex or a square grid to any one of the designs that they already have. So there's a lot of choice there to get exactly the mat that's right for you. Next up I want to show you this beautiful custom mat for Gaslands, the post-apocalyptic car racing game by Osprey Games. Now this is one of my favourite mats of all time. I just think this graphic is perfect for Gaslands. If you play that game or any other car combat game, I just think this is the ideal mat. This one is 4 feet by 4 feet. The graphics are just excellent. You've got this main highway going along there, and then you've got all these tracks and this sort of bubbling pool of green horror, and it's just a really evocative, fantastic mat. You can see by this footage of a game that we had of Gaslands that it enhances the game like you wouldn't believe. And again, it's got this lovely mouse mat material that you can get it in the cloth and PVC if you prefer. I think Deep Cut Studios have really excelled themselves with this mat. The graphics are just great, and as you can see, perfect for car racing games, and in fact any game sort of set on this kind of post-apocalyptic wasteland. It wouldn't have to be cars, even though there's car tracks on it. Just a really lovely mat. Highly recommended. I'm also excited to see Deep Cut Studio breaking into some other areas of terrain. They've started to make available some pre-painted buildings. They've also got some trees, objective markers. You can buy tufts for your miniature bases, and in fact bases themselves. There's also mouse mat dice trays available in a whole range of designs. There you have it, my fellow gamers, a look at two beautiful designs from Deep Cut Studio. They're at deepcutstudio.com, and I highly recommend going and checking out their range of mats and other stuff too in the line of terrain. Of course, Deep Cut Studio sent me these mats for review, but I really do recommend them, and I use them all the time, as you can see in my videos. In fact, for this Plains one, I actually painted the bases of my Conquest miniatures very carefully so they would match this surface, because I will be using this surface for every Conquest game I play because it's so lovely. And in fact, it really sold me on the idea of mouse mat gaming surfaces. I used to build my own surfaces or use the old plastic Citadel battle boards, but I actually much prefer mouse mat surfaces now, just because of that smoothness of the surface, the ease of moving miniatures around, the dice rolling feel, and just the ease of use. Setting them up is a lot easier as well. You can just plonk your terrain on top. So that's it, a good look at Deep Cut Studios gaming mats. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Click the all notifications button when you do so. Check out my social media, and most importantly, go to the website at Order of Gamers, where you'll find heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff. I've been going for about 8 years now, and there's just so much stuff on that website, not least of which is more than 350 rules, summaries and references for your favourite games, either board games or miniatures games. Thanks for watching, see you next time. Bye.